Look, I recently covered 7 reasons why you shouldn't buy an Xbox Series X, and we all found out by the video's conclusion that that was completely ridiculous logic, broken every which way you could possibly destroy it. It was easily destroyed. Xbox Series X it's a great console. It's got a lot to offer and a lot of cool things coming in the future, and now, apparently, there are people just throwing these things off bridges. They can't get rid of their Xbox consoles fast enough because PlayStation acquired Bungie. Yes, yes, seriously. Look, you know I recently just covered the Activision acquisition, how that broke the minds of grown men on Twitter, and of course all of the internet apparently.
No, this cannot be happening right now. Microsoft did not just buy Activision right now. I don't even know what to do anymore right now. I don't know.
You know, I just covered Jason Schreier trying to report a crime, as my buddies over at Game On Daily would say, and of course you know that I just covered Colin Moriarty and rabid Sony radicals on Twitter attacking Xbox executives for having a Crash Bandicoot picture in his picture. A Crash Bandicoot picture in his picture. And today we're covering what is arguably probably worse than the last article that we covered. Xbox players desperately in all caps, rush to sell their consoles as PlayStation buys Destiny Maker. They bought Bungie's, and apparently we should all sell our consoles, or at least that's what we're trying to do. We are desperately attempting to get rid of our Series S's and our Series X's because PlayStation bought Destiny. I've been sent this by so many people, and let me tell you, not everything is as it seems, and I can't wait to cover it. So, if you end up liking this video, hit the like button, tell a buddy or two about the channel, and of course subscribe yourself for all of the latest and greatest. Let's get into it. TheUSSun.com. What a weird, just glorious title for a website that is putting this article out. TheUSSun.com. Xbox players desperately trying to sell their consoles now that PlayStation are buying Destiny developer. Now, all right, I'm just reading this for the first time, okay? Now bear with me. But the article says, Xbox owners are reportedly jumping ship after the news that Sony is looking to acquire Bungie, the studio that created Halo. Now, Shabana here, shout out to you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but I do know that you seem to be very confused, as you do say the following. The news seems to have panicked Xbox gamers, which is understandable, given that Bungie went on to create the popular sci-fi shooter Destiny. They also say if Sony owns Bungie and decides to make Destiny a platform exclusive, Xbox players will be cut off from the game. Interesting theory there, Shabana. Now here's where all the crap comes from, right? Analysis by gaming site Solitaire shows that on the day that Sony announced their intention to buy Bungie, on the day that this was announced, online searches for sell Xbox skyrocketed in the UK. The term on this site apparently saw a surge of up to 475% more than usual on January 31st, which is 6 times the average volume. These findings apparently offer a fascinating insight into the reaction towards the recent events and if Xbox owners will actually blah 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 blah. Now, obviously, the first thing we got to do here is take a step back and look at the article source, right? Solitaire.com. Now, if you click on this, it's an actual Solitaire website. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And guys are running around using this article as a weapon. I don't... What is going on with this? That means that basically all of this is fake. But here's the problem. I see so many people on Twitter everywhere running with this crap, and it gets put out there as actual news that people cite and quote this in their stupid podcasts, on their stupid videos. And guess what? They don't actually cover the fact that it's not even real. The source is not real. It does not exist. But there is a narrative now that Xbox players are selling their Xboxes because of the Destiny acquisition, which, by the way, thanks to my buddy Ashtray Gaming, I saw that they even changed the headline of this article. It used to be Halo developer. They changed it to Destiny. Maybe some blowback here, but what do you care about blowback when you literally have a Solitaire website as your source? Again, yeah, I'm aware that I'm giving them what they want, a click or two here and there, right? But the point of this video, I suppose, is to point out that just because you see a headline does not mean that it's even close to a fraction of the truth, and it's only one perspective, even if it were true, of many. Bottom line, I've been sent this article by a lot of people that think it's real. Also, I've been seeing a lot of other guys use it as a weapon against a piece of plastic they don't like. And at the end of the day, you fell for a fake headline. You fell for a fake headline. And this is becoming a recurring theme in this community. In the whole community that I'm involved with, I see this all the time. And this video is for everybody using something like this as a weapon. Remember, just because you see a headline, these are words, man. Any random bum on the internet can make a website like this. Anyone could type some stuff out in the basement, put it on a website they pay $100 a year to maintain. This is not hard. Just remember to look into these sources, check the headlines, and obviously, remember that when you see this stuff being used by some guys on Twitter, mostly Sony guys, you have to question it. You've always got to click onto it and read into it, because usually it is complete BS and they don't even have a clue. They think it's real. So yeah, another fake article that we can help shut down and get the word out that this is not real when you see people spreading this. Avoid the TUSS.com at all costs, and of course, always check your source material and your articles. It's almost like this article is written by a bot. It really does seem like it's written by some kind of program. Very general, very generic, soulless, obviously there to generate some kind of click-through. And hey, I did it for you. I did it for you. But let's talk about what it would mean if this was actually real. Well, it means nothing. It's one perspective of one day, of one region, of one website. If it were even real, it means nothing and has nothing to do with the context of anything around this, including Xbox's recent acquisition of Activision. I wonder what the key term "sell PS4" looked like on that day. Plus, I think it's pretty obvious that if anybody is actually informed and they understand who owns what and who's acquired what, they know that ZeniMax is on Xbox now. They know that Activision will be on Xbox eventually. It'll be something they lock down and use as an incentive for Game Pass. We all know that. That's really all it comes down to. Now, if you're into Destiny, good news for you. They said it's going to remain multi-platform. Ultimately, what they decide to do is going to be on them, and we can't predict what they're going to do. My personal theory is they will eventually lock everything down to PlayStation, but as for right now, current leadership at Bungie, does want everything to remain multi-platform, which makes sense considering games like the next Destiny will most likely launch as a free-to-play title, and of course, they want to go in a live service direction. Users, concurrent players mean everything, and in that realm, you do need your game on more than one platform, more than two, as many as you can get it to, actually. So, let me know your thoughts on all of this down below, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Check out the backlog where we've covered a lot of different topics, the latest news, of course, articles that are actually real, but kind of like this, and much more. Subscribe for all of the latest. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Become a patron or channel member today. And of course, I'm Dealer. I'm out.